Greetings in the Lord. Our verse today is from John chapter 19, verse 6. When the chief priests and the officers saw him, they shouted, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" Pilate said to them, "Take him yourselves and crucify him. I find no case against him." Beloved in Christ, our verse today is taken from the scene of the trial of Jesus by Pilate, and it shows the verdict about Jesus. During the trial, the evangelist in 3 instances gives the stand of Pilate. In John 18:38, he said, "I find no case against him." He requested, according to their custom during the Passover, to release for them the king of the Jews, but they preferred Barabbas, the bandit, to be released instead of Jesus. A second time, Pilate said to them, "Look, I am bringing him out to you, to let you know that I find no case against him." John 19:4. It is not clear how bringing out Jesus will enable the people to know that Pilate found no fault against him. Now, Jesus came out wearing a crown of thorn and purple robe. This was a mockery of a king. And to compound this caricature, Pilate said, "Behold the man." It was like saying, "See the man who is your king." Perhaps the only effect of bringing Jesus out was aggravating the chief priests, and Pilate succeeded, as we see in our verse today. It was not the crowd that reacted when they saw Jesus. It was the chief priests and the officers who wasted no time to cry out, "Crucify him." In the end, Pilate handed him over to be crucified, a man he found no fault against. Dear friends, Jesus was crucified because the man entrusted with dispensing justice and fairness and to defend the cause of the oppressed became too weak that he condemned the innocent and set the guilty free. This scenario has not changed in our world today. Many innocent people are given unfair judgment, and some are condemned to prison because they have no one to plead their cause, while many guilty people, mainly those within the corridors of power, walk freely in the society. The chief priests and officers who should have defended Jesus were the people who wanted him crucified. Again, those who should have stood by Jesus, the disciples, deserted him when it mattered most. Judas betrayed him. Peter tried to put a resistance in the garden, but could only cut the ear of Malchus, the high priest's servant. And later on, he denied him when Jesus needed his support. Jesus is being crucified every day around us, in the poor and defenseless. Do not be a Pilate that condemns the innocent. Do not be like the chief priest demanding the death of the innocent and the release of the guilty. Do not be like the disciples who betray or deny those they should stand by. Jesus was not discouraged by the unfair judgment, but he willingly accepted it, even the betrayal, the denial, and the abandonment. He was focused on his mission, and as Hebrews 12:2 will say, "Let us look up to Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith, who for the sake of the joy that was set before him endured the cross, disregarding its shame." Christ is our model. Let us be ready to suffer with Christ for our people and the world around us. We must be ready to be persecuted, abandoned, denied, betrayed, and accused falsely like Jesus. But one thing is clear: God did not abandon Jesus in his agony. God exalted him. Beloved of God, take courage. Your suffering will bring you glory. Your persecution and rejection, hatred and jealousy will bring you exaltation if you hold on to Jesus, our Master. May God never abandon you in the hands of those who seek to destroy you, and may your sacrifice lead to your exaltation. Amen. God bless you. Have a nice day.